5:24 now on Daybreak, and this Friday we're holding our annual Food to Families Drive, supporting Feed More Western New York and their hunger relief partners. Now, last month, Feed More Western New York had to kick their activity into overdrive when SNAP benefits were not dispersed during the government shutdown, and they say during that time donations were critical.
Yeah, Daybreak's Natalie Foss went to one partner food pantry to explain the ripple effect that's happening because of that disruption to SNAP.
I'm here at the Eden North Collins Food Pantry, which is just one of Feed More Western New York's partner food pantries, and they serve this community as well as surrounding communities. They were hit hard by SNAP cuts last month.
Ellen Kindly is the president of the pantry. She says they weren't prepared for the extreme rise in need.
On a typical week, we would get 50 families. On a busy week, 75. We had 2 weeks this month where we had over 100 families, which is a lot. And there's some big families that come. We have some families of 7, 8. We have one family of 10.
Catherine Schick from Feed More Western New York said that when there's a disruption with SNAP benefits, it puts an extra strain on them.
SNAP is the first line of defense against hunger, and for every meal that a charitable food assistance program like Feed More Western New York and our network of hunger relief partners can provide, SNAP actually provides 9.
She said in many cases, those in need will use their SNAP benefits throughout the month until they run out, then use resources like their local food pantry to get by for the rest of the month.
When you see a disruption to SNAP occur, like the one that just occurred during the government shutdown, that means that many people are turning for the majority of their food assistance needs through that charitable food assistance network.
And then there are stories like Heidi Harvey's, where she relies on SNAP to be able to afford allergy-safe food for her grandson.
Yes. Normally when we come, it's the bulk of the food is really to more feed me. Our whole SNAP budget goes on feeding my grandson because he has a lot of severe food allergies, needs a lot of special food.
She said having to pay for that out of pocket for the month will have a ripple effect for her family.
So much money had been spent out of pocket that typically in November would have been spent on like Black Friday deals, Cyber Monday stuff that lets me stock up on things.
Kindly expects that ripple effect to continue over the course of the next few months, especially with the price of groceries.
A lot of new families that are coming and said, I was able to make it with just SNAP, but I can't anymore because of the prices. So that's not going down anytime soon. So I expect we'll be busy.
That's why Feed More Western New York says they rely on the generosity of neighbors.
We're working overtime to make sure that we're getting in those food donations and fund donations that we use to purchase nutritious food.
Yeah, I think Heidi's story is really interesting. She was talking about Black Friday there and how she usually stocks up on things. And that's not just food that she's stocking up on Black Friday, it's household things, batteries, tissues, things that you can't purchase using your SNAP benefits, that now she doesn't have that money out of pocket to be able to use to go towards some of that stuff. So that's the ripple effect.
People have to make a decision as to, am I going to heat my home or am I going to put food on the table? I mean, it's just, and when there's just one small disruption, it can have a huge impact.
Yeah, Natalie, great story. Thanks for putting that into focus for us. And don't forget, you can help put food on the table this holiday season with our Food to Families food drive and also the Little Brown Bags of Hope campaign. $5, $10, or $20 donation at the register can help support our neighbors in need with nutritious, non-perishable food items. And you can buy those Little Brown Bags of Hope now at all Tops, but we're also having our Food to Families food drive on Friday, and we hope you'll stop by one of 6 Tops locations and drop off food as well.